So recently I bought some Pokemon games off Temu. They came in this envelope and it was together in the box, in the bag thing when I got this from Temu, also the Famicom. And let's see, where's this coming from? Product name Game Boys, model blank, manufacturer Shenzhen Deloon International Trade Co. Sichuan Jinao Longdong Street, Longdong District, China. So they just came in a bag, and here they are, the Pokemon games from Temu. $31. And too good to be true, right? Well, they actually all work. There's some differences in them, a lot of differences. For starters, red version, the cartridge is a lot darker compared to the real one. And the real one's more zoomed in, I guess you could say. And the ESRB logo is right here. And the fake one, the ESRB logo is on the right side. And it has the Nintendo seal quality, and the picture's zoomed out. Okay. Also, the cases that come in, this is the genuine case. It's a lot more smooth and thicker. They are a lot thinner and more like matte. But you can see, real fake. The fake one is more of a cherry, deeper red. And the older one, the original one's more lighter. And the back of the cartridge, the real one has the screw on the bottom. It's a Nintendo screw. This is a tri-wing screw in the fake cartridge, and the real one says made in Japan. In the fake cartridge, there's a hole right here, like for air to get in, I guess, because it's a NAND card. There's no battery, as far as I know. And that's why the cartridges are so light. Now, funny thing is, if you have a Game Boy for the a Game Boy Game Shark for the Game Boy Color, mine's beat the shit. The pin's exposed, but this does not work on the original Game Boy, because when you put it in, the power button won't turn, because this thing right here to lock the cartridge in place. So, but there's a button on here that says snapshot. You could take a snapshot of any game and load it back into the game later. So if you lose your game or the battery dies, you could put it back in the cartridge. So I have my original Pokemon Red version from the 90s backed up in the Game Shark. So if my battery were to die, well, I don't have a Game Boy Color anymore, but when I get another one, I could just basically put my file onto this fake cartridge. I want to see if it works. When I do get a Game Boy Color, I will try that out and do a separate video on it. Pokemon, let's see, Crystal. This is funny, because I actually like the color of this cartridge. It's actually a little bit darker. It's actually the Pokemon Blue cartridge that they kind of went transparent with. And on the real Crystal, it's lighter colored blue, and this top part's more bubbled. This is a straight up just regular Game Boy housing. And it says Nintendo Game Boy on it. This is a fake one I got off eBay, a fake Pokemon Green. It just says Game. And it says Pokemon, and it's rated E for everyone, and it says Nintendo. And it's kind of funny, because it just says Pokemon. It doesn't say Pokemon Green, and it's the same thing. Same hole in the bottom. When you get these cartridges, they automatically have a save on them. No badges, no Pokemon. Start from that save, because I haven't tried this, but what I've been told by numerous accounts, I've been told that if you start a new game on your own, it might not work because they're hacked games. I don't know if that's true. I will try it maybe with blue version. I'm playing yellow right now. And when you start the games up, the character's main name is the color of the cartridge, which I thought was funny. So these are obviously being done in bulk by some kind of computer. They're ripping the ROMs or translating them, and they're just starting a save really quick, and they're just writing them to EPROMs, and that's why they're all like that. And I just kind of thought that was funny. But I don't know if my Game Shark will actually work with these games. They should. I don't have any kind of codes for Pokemon Green, so I can't try that out. But I need to get an older... I should try to look for an older Game Shark for an original Game Boy. That might work. But these are what Pokemon games look like from Temu for $31. I don't recommend buying them, really, because they are bootlegs. And yes, the real ones are expensive. I bought these just to see how they were going to be. But they're on Temu. They were. The listing's gone. I found it by accident. It came up. It said multi-colored card GBC game set. And I grabbed it. I was like, oh, something told me, get it. And right after I bought it, an hour later, they're all gone. And if you just go on Temu and type Pokemon, lots of stuff come up. Toys, pins. They have the Game Boy Advance games and a lot. I'm not going to bother with those because I don't have no way to play that. But, yeah, it's just... they're a cool little thing to have, I suppose. they're very obvious fakes. I'll tell them that. They're good attempts. Don't get me wrong, but they're very obvious fakes. They should try to, you know, get the shit down right before they try to bootleg them. You gotta pass them off as the real ones. But yeah, it's just my thoughts. But that was my little Pokemon little haul from Temu. I have more gaming stuff in the future coming from Temu. It's a good place to get some stuff. I actually noticed that. I got this little fake Famicom thing. These fake Famicoms, like I just did my other video on. These have games built in. It's basically the same thing. It's the same exact games on a chip. That's all it really is. But yeah. But that's the video. All right. So until next time, take care, guys.